Consistency is key. If we want to see results in any area of our life, we have to do the new thing long enough to make it a habit, to create momentum, to actually see the change. Why is it so hard to stay consistent? Today I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why most of us can't stay consistent when we're looking to change. Are you ready? Hey you guys, my name is Denise Walsh and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you 3 reasons why being and staying consistent might be hard for you. So while I share these 3 ideas, I'd love for you to post in the comments below which one resonates with you the most. Now, consistency is what will drive you to actually see change in your life. If you ever started a diet and only did it for 2 days, you know it's not gonna work. If you ever start a business and do it haphazardly, randomly throughout the year, you know it's not gonna work. Even if you want to better your relationships and you're randomly talking to each other, it is not gonna work. And so consistency towards the direction of your dreams is key. But there's 3 reasons why we have a hard time doing it. But once you can identify your specific blocker, you'll be able to take it by the horns and move through it to stay consistent and be consistent and have that be a part of who you are, is someone who's consistent. Okay, so the first reason why a lot of times we have a hard time staying consistent is because it's not in our calendar. It's not in our calendar. Instead of really prioritizing and putting important things on our calendar, we sometimes allow life to happen to us and we react to things. Or maybe we've got so many things in our mind, but it's not written down. And so we don't have a clear plan for execution. Really, time management can be a great reason why you're not consistent. Because if going to the gym is not on your calendar, you're probably not gonna go. And so in order to stay more consistent with whatever goal you have, the idea here is to put it on your calendar. So this is exactly why I created my free webinar, Design Your Dream Schedule, because so many of my clients have a tricky time really figuring out how to master this idea. So I'm going to put the link to that free webinar in the description box below so you can check it out for yourself if you want some really good time management tricks. It's in there. Okay, so the second reason why we have a hard time being consistent is fear. Fear pops up. You know, maybe we are doing the hard thing. And we get out to go run 3 miles and fear pops up and we're like, am I gonna even make it? What if I get a cramp? What if I can't get around the block and then I'm stuck? Or what if I just stay here? It's easy and I'll stretch today. Or we're gonna do the hard thing of reaching out to prospects, following up with leads, but we default to the easy thing, doing laundry, cooking dinner, because we know how to do it. We default from the hard thing to the easy thing because of fear. And what's interesting is when you overcome this and you do it anyway, what you realize is that the fear or the negative emotion or the how important is it to push through this hard thing doesn't always go away. But because you're strengthening the I'm a finisher muscle, you know to do it anyway. And you know how you're going to feel afterwards. And you know that that's more important than giving in to the instant gratification of taking the easy way out. And the third reason why we have a hard time staying consistent is we don't know how to do it. So sometimes it's like an emotional charge and sometimes it's really more skill-based. And we have to learn a few more skills in order to take action. For example, my husband will often say to me, Denise, will you please write the copy for this script and lead page magnet? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. He's a digital marketer. Those things to him are like, you know, the back of his hand. He can spit them out. But for me, I get blocked. I don't really know what that means or what that looks like. So I have to do research in order to learn it. I had to do research to learn how to start my podcast, the Dreamcast. I had to do research to find an editor. I had to do research to figure out how to get guests. I had to do research to figure out how to be a guest on podcasts. I had to research how to upload YouTube videos and how to edit them, kind of, right? I had to do research for creating my book, when I was trying to find a designer for the cover and an editor. All of those things are things that I didn't know before, and I had to develop skills so that I could take action on it. So sometimes, not knowing how to do it, or maybe even fear of doing it, is why it's not in our calendar. Isn't that interesting? But maybe one thing you can put on your calendar is to learn how. For example, if you're running a home business, you can learn great sales pitches, or how to do a sales call, or scripts to increase my audience. How do I grow the eyeballs on my stuff? How do I, you know what I mean? You can research anything and learn the skills so then you can actually implement. Because you guys, if you want anything to grow or anything to make a shift, consistency is key. Doing anything haphazardly is not going to get you results. You are going to feel like you're spinning your wheels because you're not making movement in that area of life. So put in the comments below. Is it time that's your barrier? Is it fear or emotion? You want to take the easy way out? That's your barrier? Or is it skills? Maybe there's a skill you need to learn. Post it in the comments below. I want to hear from you. And if you want to check out Design Your Dream Schedule, my free webinar on all things time management, check that out in the show, or in the description box below. You're gonna love it. It's one of my favorite things I've created. So have an amazing day, you guys. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you love videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.